Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to do oil and natural gas technical analysis. And again, we'll just jump right in and give you my financial opinion. So here is light crude oil futures. We've been pulling on back. We have an up day today, but there's no reversal candlestick, and we still have some good momentum heading lower. I want to see what tomorrow brings us. I am not trying to guess this direction, but I want to see what goes on. And basically, we can draw, there's a candlestick line or a support line going through here. We've broken out. We've had some selling pressure. So I want to see what happens tomorrow. That's really an important day. If we head on higher with some authority, I think the buyer's in control. But I think this very well could sell off as well. I want to see what happens. Natural gas, we still have a lot of momentum heading lower, but it is trying to work that momentum off. Is it completely worked off? I'm not convinced. I'm going to wait a little bit. That's what I'm doing. And, buyers are coming in here. They're buying up some of these companies. Obviously, it's an up day. We've had a massive sell-off before it. So lots of momentum here. And yeah, we've had some buying pressure today. I'm still waiting to see what this thing looks like. I'm being patient here. So SM Energy, yeah, we've got a little bit of an up day today, but we've had a lot of momentum down before it. So I think it's going to have to, it might need some time to work this momentum off. We've got CDV, yeah, it's up 2.5%. It's right on support, and we'll see if that support line holds. That's the support line going across here. Crew Energy, another one. We've got an up day today, but we've had lots of selling pressure before it. Usually it takes some time to kind of work its way out, develop some sort of pattern, or take a couple of days to go sideways. I mean, that's really what I'm looking for. Anything before a large heavy selling pressure, usually get a couple days of sideways motion before heading back up. Not always, but most of the time. We got Callon Petroleum, another one that's got lots of selling pressure, but an up day today, looking better. Athabasca's right at support. That one looks a little bit better than the rest. Recaf putting in a bullish engulfing. That one looks a lot better. Hopefully that can continue. Crescent Point right on support, bouncing off that support with an update today. Northern Oil and Gas getting a little bit of a bounce back. This is a massive sell-off here before it. Again, I want to see what happens tomorrow. GTE selling off a little bit today. Tellurian heading higher, 4.25% up. We're still above the support line. Everything's looking good. Pedevco. Pedevco moving higher. Again, there was lots of selling pressure back before this. Sometimes they bounce a little bit sideways. Oasis, lots of selling pressure. Small little update. Again, I'm waiting to see what happens next. CRK is starting to come to that support area. And the support area is usually where I like to look. Sandridge, again, small up day with momentum heading lower. I'm going to wait, see what happens. We could see further downside, and maybe not. Maybe we can throw a bullish engulfing or something. Ring Energy was up, but another small sideways day. I think that momentum of this selling pressure needs to get worked off first. Surge Energy up 5.75%. And again, I want to see some buying pressure come in here in all of these. Tamarack Valley Energy is right on support. That one's looking good. Crescent Energy moving sideways today. Vermilion Energy moving on up right at support. I like the support, guys. We're bounced up. Let's see if it can hold. And then Meg Energy bouncing higher today. A nice, good little bounce here. Nice, good little bounce. And I see kind of a pattern that looks, something on the lines of like a megaphone or something's going on here. Maybe it's accumulation cylinder. I don't know. But that looks good on a long-term perspective. We've been moving on higher. And then OIH, these are the oil service companies. Short term, we're right at support, getting a little bit of bounce at the support line. Tetra Technologies just moving sideways. Don't see anything there. Rig, again, moving sideways. I got to see some buying pressure, guys. I want to see the fat, big candlesticks with large opening, closing price differences. Basically, candlesticks that look like these here. And they usually show themselves at like a bottom before they're going to run, like that. Like a bullish engulfing or something. Pump, again, we've got this large selling pressure. I don't know if that's done yet. I'm going to wait. EXTN, right at support, and we'll see if that support holds. Valaris, basically small sideways day. MMA offshore. Now this one's looking better. We got a nice good hammer candlestick here with a nice bullish engulfing. That one looks good to potentially move higher. Tidewater, again, I don't like this selling pressure right before it. No big up day yet. I'm just holding on. NEX, buyers are starting to come in, but I'm being patient here. ClickC moving sideways. CHX moving sideways within its pattern. Cactus Energy right at support. That one's getting close to a potential maybe buy point. 9 Energy Services moving sideways. Got good support in this general vicinity though. OII moving sideways on that guy. That's what it looks like big long term. Noble Energy right at support. Looking good. Helix Energy Solutions at support. This guy's getting pretty low here, guys. That one might be one to look at. If this support line holds, that looks good down there. CGGYY moving on higher. We've got Petrofac moving sideways. Looks okay. McCoy Global moving sideways. Diamond Offshore, small little down day. And then, coal, BTU moving on up a little bit above this support line. Yancoal looks good. That one's was rocking higher. It's a little bit weaker up here, but this one was moving on up. I won't go through all of them, but overall, guys, I'm waiting. I'm waiting on oil and gas and their energy service companies to add in. Energy service is probably the best value of them all. They haven't really moved much, but I still see these large candlesticks coming on down with lots of momentum. It's got to work that momentum off, that selling pressure, reverse it and turn back up. Could it happen really quick? Sometimes it does. That's why I don't sell out of anything. I'm just waiting for a better buy point and hoping that we can kind of bounce around here for a little while. And if we do, that means the momentum's been worked off, and that I think it's safer to enter because this could be a transition where we continue lower if the overall stock market continues lower. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for a clear direction or for some support to show up with buyers and sellers starting to equal each other, because we had a pretty good sell-off, the past week or so, and I just wait for that momentum to dissipate first. If you guys like the analysis, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the website, Platinum membership below if interested, and we'll catch you next time. This is Finding Value.